morning. Welcome to AirGunArcheryFun testing. I finally got the 25 cal conversion kit today from the mail. I got these from AirGunArcheryFun from Wesley. And I also got a couple of different sizes of NSA slugs, the 29 grain and the 34 grain. So I'm gonna give them a try, and hopefully one of them will work. And obviously I have to tune it first. So let's swap out the barrel. What I did first was, when I got the barrel, I cleaned up the barrel first, and then look at all this just dirt. Anyway, so I spent quite a few minutes doing that just to clean it up. But anyway, so let's move on. I'm gonna take my scope off first. So later on, when I get the gun set up, I'm going to put on the PAR Night Stalker 4K on this gun, so that I can use it to hunt coyote. So that's the whole purpose of me getting a 25 caliber gun, and this can just convert it from my 22, in hopes that I get more energy, and as long as I can get it 60 foot-pound energy or something with the 25 cal, then it gives me a better chance of knocking down the coyote on the spot. So at least that's the plan. Hopefully it's gonna work out, so we'll see. Next thing I'm gonna do is basically remove the barrel band, or the shroud I should say. So just turn that. First you take the connecting nut part, whatever they call this part. I don't know this one, but anyway, you know what I mean. Take that part off, slide off the tube, and that exposes the barrel itself. So next thing I'm gonna do is I have to take the rail off and the cheek rest. So let's start with the cheek rest. So there's two screws here. So essentially I need to remove the barrel and the fuel probe. So the fuel probe is 25 cal. It's a bit bigger, obviously. So let's take this off. That's that. Next is remove the rail. So there are two different sizes of screws, 3 screws altogether here. So you just unscrew it, remove it, keep the screws in there. There's a little connector here, so don't lose that. Put that aside. I can leave the bottle attached because that doesn't affect anything. So next thing is you release these bracket, just to hold that, and remove that because I need to slide out the barrel. Okay, so now take all the screws. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, something fell off, but I think I know what it is. It's from here. Yeah. So don't lose any of this part here. Okay, next. That's the cocking arm there. So I need to take, there's a bolt here, a screw. I need to take that off. Okay, get the right screw. But anyway, right here. Right at the cocky arm here. There's a screw there. You just unhook that, take that off, lift the rod, and then yeah, just lift it, move it out of the way, and use a plier and grab onto this part here. So basically that's like a stopper for the probe. Last thing to do is a couple of screws on the side here where it's holding the barrel down. And you rotate the barrel and slowly pull it out. So you slide it all the way out. Be very gentle when you pull it through because of the O-ring. You don't want to damage that. Okay, so that's that. And then now you swap the barrel with the 25. Okay, so that's the 25. Now before you put the barrel back, you need to remove the probe. So since you already pulling this pin out, that's the pin, now you can slide it out. So in the front, just carefully slide it out, and you should be able to access it from the front here, just like that. So then you swap out. So that's the two difference. So you can see this one is the 25, a lot bigger, and then the probe and basically a lot thicker. You can see 22 is on my right hand side. Put some moly paste just to lubricate it a little bit. So it slides smoother inside. So like so. Now you slide it back carefully. So make sure the air vent is pointing down, and I line it up right there. Put the pin back in, and then put the cocking arm. Just have to line it up about there. Put the screw in, just snug, doesn't have to be super tight. Now you slide the new 25 caliber barrel in. Again, there's a couple of scrub screws on the side. That's where the orientation is. You go in here. That's how you line everything up. So carefully slide this through. Just make sure everything aligns. Just have to be careful because of the O-ring. Kind of gently rotate it in. Don't force it. Once the O-ring passes the gap, and then you're okay. Now you just have to align the hole. You can take the scrub screw out and then make sure you line it up. It helps if I can see. There you go. Okay, I think I got it lined up now. There you go. Okay, just do it lightly first and then make sure it's sitting properly. Just get both of them in. Don't tighten it yet. And then rotate the barrel a little bit so you can feel it sitting Once you feel it's sitting properly, then you tighten it. It doesn't have to be super tight either, because the barrel is not going to go anywhere. So that's that. There you go. That's the barrel conversion. So now I just have to put everything back. I start with the rail first. Again, you just have to line everything up. Sometimes this thing takes a little bit tweaking, you know, to get it in. There you go. So yeah, so the conversion, pretty easy to do once you do it once or twice. So this is my take 2. I tried the first attempt and I failed miserably because I didn't know exactly what to do because I didn't find any online information. So just through trial and error and sort it out. So the good thing about it is you learn from mistakes, and the more you work with your guns, the better you understand how your gun function. So if anything problem arise, you can easily fix it yourself. You don't have to send it away to get it fixed. So far so good anyway. At least I'm able to do this quite easily once I figured out how to do it. So me creating this video, hopefully for those of you who would like to do something similar, converting it, you know, from 22 to 25 or even 30 cal, or back down to 177, this is the same procedure. So I'm just going to tighten it now so everything lines up. Again, not too tight. Okay, that's done. So now back on, let's put the rail back. So the pins that came off earlier. So I'll put that down. So hopefully I can get to the farm in the next couple of days or so, and then start testing out. See? Forgot. Do a little bit too quick. Always double check. I'm just trying to do this quick so that I'm not boring you guys to death. But I missed one, which is this little piece here. That's for the screw actually. The set. Now it's done properly. Chickpeas. Okay, that's that. Now the barrel band. Tube. And the lock piece here. Okay, last but not least, my scope. So I'm going to be using this aluminum scope to do my velocity tuning and all that stuff for the time being. Once I get the gun to shoot accurately out to 75 yards, then I'll swap out the PAR Night Stalker scope on it, and then I can do the coyote hunt. So essentially that's what it is. To change the barrel and the few probe. So there you go. Here's my new 25 cal M60B. I'll show you the slugs. This is the 29 grain. Alright, look at the size of this thing. Whew. Compared to the 22, I'll have a close-up shot. Maybe take a picture of the 22 and the 25 cal. The size different, but this definitely. So there's the magazine. So this is definitely going to be more power, I presume. Mind you, I have to play around with the reg pressure, which somewhere here I'm gonna have to make adjustment, you know, to get the speed, the desired speed. I think I'm gonna shoot for 800, 850 feet per second. We'll see. At least 800 anyway, and see what kind of foot-pound energy I get. And then I'm gonna adjust the hammer string from the back here, just to tweak it to hopefully get the optimum velocity, and then to tune the gun. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll get you on the next one. Cheers.